friends, Amanda here from Fun Hands-On Learning. And today I thought I would show you some alphabet puppets that I made and how I'm going to be using them with my students. I'm going to be using them with my 4-year-old and also my 2-year-old. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to be using them to introduce the letters to my 2-year-old. So I'm going to go ahead and put the puppet on like this. This is the A puppet. And then I'm going to do with him, I'm going to do A says A as in apple, A. Okay, we can also do a chant. So it goes like this. A says A in apple. A. And then he would obviously have to repeat me. He can't do that yet. He's only 2. But eventually he will be able to do that. So that's how I'm going to use these, is for introducing each letter. Then also, I made them traceable, where the kids can trace them with these expo markers. So my 4-year-old, actually, we're using them today as a review. So he knows his alphabet, obviously. He's learning to read. But what I'm doing with him is, it's like a flashcard review almost. So he's been doing the chant. So I take one puppet and we do the chant. So B says B in bear. B says B, B, B. He repeats me, and then he takes his marker and he traces the B. Now I laminated these so that he could do it over and over again, and I can do it with, you know, different kiddos, and they can do it over and over again. But they don't have to be laminated, because I also made black and white versions of these that I can print out, and then the kids can color them and make them themselves. After we do, we do the little chant. M says in monkey. M says Okay, he has to repeat me. After he does the chant for the letter, then he's going to trace capital M and lowercase m, and this gives us another way to practice, you know, what capital M looks like and what lowercase m looks like. Then I'm going to pair it up with this activity center. This is a different alphabet activity center that I made a while ago. And the reason I'm pairing it up with this is because this activity center just has pictures for beginning sounds. And so what he's going to do is I'm going to give him a few cards. So I'll give him this one, and let's say I give him this one and this one. So I'm going to give him like 3 choices here. Let me scoot this back. And then we're going to say, okay, can you find the card that also begins with the same letter as monkey? So find the card that begins with the same letter as monkey. And then I'm going to have him use a little manipulative to put on his card to mark which one it is. So here I just have some Valentine manipulatives, what we've been using. So he would take a manipulative and he would put it on moon, because moon is the one that matches. So he doesn't have to use, you don't have to use a Valentine manipulative. It could be anything. You could have him put a little toy, whatever you wanted on the card that would make it match. Or if you just had flashcards and you didn't have these cards with these circles where they could put it match, they could just take the card and put it on top. Okay, so as long as they're just finding the correct one. So then we would do the same thing with another puppet. So here's another example. This is the D puppet. D is for donut on this one. We would do the chant. I would put my hand in the puppet, obviously, and we would do D says D as in donut. D says D, D, D. And then after he does his chant, he's going to go ahead and trace the capital D. So this is what capital D looks like. We would talk about, whoops, we would talk about what lowercase d looks like and all that kind of thing. Then, which he knows, but it's a good review, then we would practice finding the beginning sound. So, which picture over here starts the same as donut? Now, obviously, you'd have to use different pictures, and these cards have different pictures. So I have a dinosaur. This time, he would use these. These are just little Lego bricks. They're the Lego Duplos, and he can put that on his card to match up his answer, like that. So, that is how I'm going to pair it up with those. And then, lastly, I'm going to pair them up with this. This is a Melissa and Doug abacus. It's an alphabet and number abacus. You can see that. hold that like that. And what I'm going to have him do is when we're practicing our puppets, I'm going to try to practice them every day. Since he knows his whole alphabet, we'll just go through them really quick and do the chants every single day. And then what he's going to do is after we go through, like, let's take lion, for example. We say L says ol as in lion. L says ol, ol, ol. Then he'll trace the letters, and then he has to look on his abacus and find a picture that also begins with L. So it's kind of the same idea as what I did with the cards, but he's going to do it on here. So he's got to look around and find leaf, and then when he flips it over, he will see that he is correct. Leaves start with L, just like his lion did. So that is how I'm going to be using these puppets, basically as a great review to practice letter sounds and the alphabet. Also with my 2-year-old to introduce letters, I'm going to be using these. So I'm just going to take one out and I'm going to say, this is a hippo. Hippo is for, or H is for hippo. Hippo. And then when he's, I can help him trace the letters if I want, just for fun. And then, so we're gonna use these for introducing the letters, and we're gonna use them for a few different activities like I was showing you. So here's the elephant one, and my son actually already was tracing it this morning. I gotta wipe that one off. But F is for fries, N is for nut, O is for octopus, P is for penguin, Q is for queen, and they're kind of shiny on the screen because I have them laminated. R is for rabbit, because I want to be able to use them for years to come with, you know, lots of other kids that I have. So S is for sun, and T is for tiger, U is for umbrella, V is for vase. Aren't these so cute? I had so much fun creating these. W is for watermelon, X is for xylophone, Y is for yellow, and then Z is for zebra. So I just had a lot of fun creating these. I think making them traceable like this, where they could trace the letter, I think adds another dimension to it, because it also, you know, practices their handwriting and they're getting to see capital and lowercase and that kind of thing. So anyways, these are just a lot of fun, and if you're interested, I'm going to leave a link below where you can get these. I'll also leave a link below to this activity center that I had below. By the way, I always want to let you know if I'm adding things to my ultimate bundles. These puppets have been added to my ultimate preschool bundle. So if you already have my ultimate preschool bundle, then you get these. You can go download them for free right now. So they're on there. And like I said, they come in black and white as well. So the kids can color them and make them themselves if you prefer it that way, to make it into like a little craft. You could do it that way as well. And then that way, the kids, you can make your own set like this with the colored version, and then have the kids make their own so that they can do the puppet with you as you're doing it. That might be another fun way. Now that I think about it, I might have my kiddos do that. So anyways, if you already own my ultimate preschool bundle, these are in there, so go download them right now, and I will leave links to everything. All right, talk to you next time, guys. Bye.